Hey guys, today I'm going to talk with you a little bit about your scrapbook project that you're going to be doing this semester. Um, First, just a little bit, about the project in general. What you're basically doing is making a scrapbook where you're going to look at, you know, 30 of the most um, common words that you'll have or see in this geometry course, and try to look for them in the real world. I want you to Some of them will be pictures that you take yourself. Some of them can be pictures that you find on the internet. I don't want any um, like textbook type pictures or any clip art or anything like that. I want them to be real pictures. And the first thing I want you to do is kind of think about an overall theme for your scrapbook. This could be, sports, architecture, anything like that. Um, Once you have that kind of decided, then that's where, when you try to find these pictures, that's kind of where you're going to go towards. You're going to find pictures that kind of go towards whatever your kind of overall theme is. Uh, I got it set up so that I've made kind of a template that you can follow along with that, where you can just basically put them into your scrapbook. So you're more than welcome, if you want to, you can design your own. But if you feel free to just use that template to put your pictures in and do your work on that. So first, let me just show you again. We'll go through the rest of it, but when you're looking at your uh, your scrapbook, so this is the basic template here. The first thing that you want to do is figure out some kind of theme that you want to do for it. Put your name on there, of course. So make this title page kind of your own. Again, to do with whatever you are, the theme of yours is going to be. You've got a table of contents kind of already going, so as long as you keep it at one per page, then you can just follow straight along and have no problems. These are the 30 words that you're going to be using, and then you've got a page that you're going to have for each one of the terms. And basically what you're going to be doing you want to get, the textbook definition of what this word is. So an acute angle is basically an angle that's measured is less than 90 degrees and greater than 0. Alright, so after that, let's say that I was going to pick a theme that had to do with food. Alright, so what I'd do is then search for pictures, or figure out a picture that I could take on my own. So let's say we found this picture. Go ahead and grab a copy of that picture, and I'm going to come and paste this in. Oh, just a quick note, you're going to want to resize it so that it fits. I made the boxes so that you won't have to shift it any, but you will want to resize it so that it fits well on that. Alright, so now you want to make a problem up. You've been, your whole life you've been told to answer all these problems in math. Now it's your turn to make one up. So what you want to do, and it can have anything to do with your given word. So if we're going to do one, let's just make up a problem real quick. Alright, if angle ABC or ABD is 120 degrees, what is the measure of the acute angle DBC? Alright, at that point I have a question that basically I have made up. I'm going to provide the answer to that question and also the reasoning for that. Alright, so the answer to the question would be 60 degrees And the reasoning is because angle ABD and angle DBC are a linear pair, therefore they must add up to 180 degrees. Alright, why is this term important to know? So why is it important to know an acute angle, or what areas might you know? Knowledge of an acute angle would be very important if you have a job in the field of architecture. Alright, so we have one of them finished. And that is about all that you're doing. Now you would continue on, go to the next one, adjacent angles, and do the same thing. You figure out something that had to do with your theme, so the theme of we were going with food, something that had to do with adjacent angles, and also tied into the theme of food. And then make a problem, continue on with that. And that's pretty much what you're doing in your scrapbook. So once you have kind of gotten that, you can kind of look at kind of what I'm going for on here. There's 30 of them in all that you're doing. Again, you can get these images can be from the internet, magazines, pictures that you take. I want them to be real pictures, though, pictures of real objects. I also want you to have the geometric definition for these. So some of the words, like complementary. Complementary has you can do something that's complementary of something, but I want the actual complementary as in a complementary angle. What does that actually mean? Again, the problem, you can be creative on that. Kind of what you want to, you're not limited. Kind of look at, what kind of questions that that I've asked or that the textbook asks when relating to some of these questions, and then make one up yourself that is kind of in that kind of mold. And then what I'm looking for is that for each of them, you have each of the terms, you have a definition, a picture, that problem, your reasoning for solving it, and why it's important, and then that you got a page number for them on there. Alright, so I'll attach the rubric, and you can kind of check that out, and I'll also attach that template so that you can just kind of follow along. So best way to do is just go ahead and jump on in, and if you got any questions, just let me know.